Hi writers, it's Mrs. B and I'm here again with another writing mini lesson. Many of you learned yesterday, just like I did, that we won't be going back to school this year and that all of the learning that we will be doing this year will truly be taking place from home. People probably had a lot of emotions about that. I know that I felt a little bit sad. I felt sad that I wasn't going to be able to see kids in the hallway and to share books with them and for them to bring their journals in this year for me to see. And I also felt sad because I have so many of my very close friends are teachers and I won't be able to see them. And I felt a little disappointed in that we wouldn't be able to go back to school this year and that we would have to wait until the fall. But then I felt a little bit happy because I knew that one thing that I could continue to do is I could continue to share journal writing videos with all of you and that we could continue to document what's going on in our lives while we are all away from school and learning from home. So I thought today would be a good time to just reset our purpose about the reason why we are writing in journals, and that each day when we come together for a writing lesson from now until the end of this school year, we could revisit this chart. So I called it simply Why We Journal. I want us to remember and think about our purpose, our audience, and our product. So first of all, our purpose, and I have said this in every single one of the videos since we have begun this journal writing adventure together, is that our purpose is to create a written record of what it's like to live in this unique, so unique moment in time when we are all away from school and we are learning from home. That's why we are doing this every day, or each day you pick up your journal and a pencil, or you open up that app or that thing on that document on your computer, and you keep track of what's going on in your life. That is the purpose of this, okay? I want to think about our audience, that who are we doing this for, okay? Number one, the most important audience that we have for this is our future self. We want to be able to look back many years from now and remember why we were doing this and what it was like, most importantly, to be a kid at this moment in time. Some of you might have remembered a few lessons ago, I shared my 5th grade journal with you, and I shared that I didn't remember what it was like to attend that first pep rally. So your first and most important audience is your future self. Write everything down that you can right now, so that years from now, when you're old as I am right now, you will be able to remember this. You might think that your audience might also be future historians, people who look back at events in the past to see, and they study them, to see what it was like to live during that time period. Future historians love to be able to look back at journals that people have written as one of the best ways to see what it was like to live during that moment in time. So therefore, our product, or what we are making, is called a source document. We are the source of information. And in our journal, we are sharing our information so that our journal becomes that source document. Okay? So this is why we journal. Whether you're doing it every day or a few times a week, or maybe even just once a week. I do hope you're writing more than that, but everyone is different and everyone's home lives are different right now. So the most important thing to me is that you are writing. But I want you to remember always what our purpose is, what our audience is, and the reason and the purpose behind our product. We can think about this also in terms of learning target. Every time we open up our journal, our goal is to keep these written records. I can create a written record of what it's like to live in this moment in time. I can keep this record for myself, and I can keep this record for future historians. I can create a source document. Okay, writers, you've got some choices to make today. You can go back to any of the ideas that we have revisited in the past, and this menu of options is always available to you. I hope that you'll go off and find a cozy spot to write, and I want you to think about your purpose and your future audience, and then write those things down. Off you go. I'll see you next time.